Polkadot is a mid-tier digital currency that is currently valued at 4.96 and belongs to the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of 6.006839,564, which is genuinely huge. Over the previous and large couple of years, cryptographic forms of money, for example, Polkadot, have laid out an exceptionally impressive traction in the global monetary world and are presently being traded similarly to conventional assets, for example, stocks. Contrary to popular belief, a few institutional financial backers even consider crypto as a capable supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the global economy, which is genuinely critical. Retail financial backers and merchants are in every practical sense keen on digital currencies. Pretty, for example, DAB, since this sort of is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources certainly have the really potential for 100x to 1000x additions in a somewhat kind of brief time frame. By and large, in spite of mainstream thinking, these profits in every way that really matters are really unreachable and extremely different business sectors, which basically is the justification for why most in every way that really matters moderate financial backers explicitly are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Polkadot, while the groundbreaking ones certainly give a huge part of their sort of cash flow to this quickly creating resource class, which basically is very critical at this essentially specific intersection. The endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Polkadot to the level at 4.96 where it presently sits, which fundamentally is very huge, as currently referenced spot in a real sense is a mid-position cryptographic money, since it by possesses the 16th spot in worldwide cryptographic money rankings, the very metric that not set in stone own, by duplicating the essentially current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which is genuinely critical on account of Polkadot. The market capitalization remains at 6.006, 839,564. In contrast to common thought, the significance of this border will be made clear later and in every way that truly matters. Our cost forecast calculation is designed in such a way that it constantly screams both the value of the position and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to really give our endorsers the most dependable data on the current state of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to much generally evaluate the condition of their portfolio and for the most part decide whether or not it absolutely needs to sort of be market structure, and the evaluation of its essentially present and future heading in a generally enormous manner are generally found beneath. You will generally find kind of key passages of this genuine information, so you can generally have a comprehension of where the Polkadot market truly is going. Recently on August 4th, spot truly was valued at 4.98 at the end of the two exchanging meetings. Remember that digital currencies are generally exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting symbolically closes at 12 p.m. in a really significant way. The cost change rate wise over the expressed period generally added up to 1.487 days. Prior on July 29, Polkadot sort of was valued at 5.22 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost. By and large, the cost of DAB and the readings of CFIX are not the only measurements that we use when drawing the cost expectations, which for the most part is very large. Market capitalization is another significant extremely metric that especially assists traders with truly deciding the prevalence of the digital currency being referred to as well as its future possibilities in a very large manner. It's also used to truly evaluate the off-market, showing that DAB sort of was valued at 4.98 yesterday on August 4th. At the turn of the two exchanging meetings, explicitly recall that cryptographic forms of money generally are exchange day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting symbolically closes at 12 p.m., which in a genuine sense is genuinely critical. The formula for calculating market capitalization is actually quite simple. The current supply of the money being referred to is increased by its extremely current cost, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of spot sort of stands at 6.006 839 to 564. Enough to name it the 16th most valuable coin on the digital currency. Polkadot's market capitalization in a genuine sense stayed at 6.135 137 680 on August 4th, particularly further appearance on account of Polkadot's market capitalization explicitly continues at 6.006839,564. The significance of this boundary will be especially but generally made sense of later, especially in spite of popular belief. 7 days prior, on July 29, the capitalization of SPEC truly was 6.309416,632, which generally shows that Polkadot unquestionably is a mid-position digital money as OFNA. Valued at 4.96, that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of 6.006839,564 in an unpretentious manner a month prior on July 5. Financial backers, in particular, adhere to the rule that market capitalization also determines the risks associated with a particularly specific digital currency and its potential to particularly withstand shocks, which are the norm on this unusually volatile market. The current total stockpile of DAB specifically continues at 1,341,683,667 coins, indicating that it is also utilized to evaluate the offer that Polkadot in every practical sense has inside the whole digital currency market, demonstrating that yesterday, on August 4, SPEC fundamentally was esteemed at 4.98 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Particularly recall that digital currencies are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., which for the most part is very huge. The circling supply of the digital money under survey fundamentally is 212,204,790 SPEC in an unobtrusive manner. This Polkit it cost expectation Walden T in every way that matters be somewhat finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, because it is the specifically metric used by practically all digital currency merchants to confirm the strength of the pattern and the reasonability of a market move, which is particularly is Gen. Bitcoin price prediction as BTC falls to support level of $26,000 by the dip. In the ever-changing world of cryptocurrencies, the price of Bitcoin is currently around $26,051. On Tuesday, it went down by 0.25%. Even though the way the market works is still changing, recent events and factors have caught the attention of both buyers and fans. Legalizing U.S. penalties against the Tornado Cash cryptocurrency platform is a big deal. This is a big deal in terms of regulatory measures. Also, Craig Wright's claims that there are billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin have been met with skepticism and rejection by the group of people who work on Bitcoin. In the middle of all of this, the growing popularity of ordinary transactions is making NFT supporters question the supposed fall of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price change is being looked at in the context